You're listening to Silver Anniversary Movies. The podcast is celebrating their silver anniversary. So, can you guess the movie that's celebrating their 25 years of release?
Today I'm going back to November 22nd, 1995. There's 5 movies that came out today, so I'm going to try to hurry up and get it done. First one, 22% on Tomato Meter with a 29% audience score. Charlie is a New York City transit cop with a mountain of gambling debts, and John is his responsible and frequently exasperated foster brother. They compete amicably for the affections of fellow officer Grace, but things become more serious when Charlie decides to rob the money train that carries the transit authority's daily proceeds. John must decide whether to prevent Charlie's crime or to join in on the heist. It's rated R. It's an action movie. Directed by Joseph Rubin. Produced by John Peters and Neil Canton. Written by Doug Richardson and David Lowery. 1 hour and 50 minutes by Columbia Pictures and Peters Entertainment. Some of the cast and crew: Joe Grafassi as Riley, Chris Cooper as Torch, Robert Blake as Donald Patterson, Jennifer Lopez as Grace Santiago, Woody Harrelson as Charlie, and Wesley Snipes as John. So the name of the movie is Money Train. It is streaming on Starz and Starz Play Amazon channel. Or you can rent or buy it on Amazon Video, Fandango Now, Vudu, Apple iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Microsoft Store, and DirecTV. Alright, next one, 32% on Tomato Meter, 47% on the audience score. Gene Watson arrives at the LA train station with his young daughter, Lynn, and is confronted by mysterious Mr. Smith and Miss Jones. They hand him a gun, order him to kill the state governor within 75 minutes, and threaten to murder his child if he doesn't comply. Smith accompanies Watson to a hotel where the governor is to speak, while Jane holds the girl as Watson considers his options. The hour to act draws ever nearer. It's rated R. It's a mystery and thriller, directed by John Badham, produced by John Badham, written by Patrick Sean Duncan. It's 1 hour and 29 minutes long by Paramount Pictures. Some of the cast and crew: Gloria Rubin as Krista Brooks, Roma Mafia as Miss Jones, Peter Strauss as Brendan Grant, Charles S. Dutton as Huey, Christopher Walken as Mr. Smith, and Johnny Depp as Gene Watson. The name of the movie is Nick of Time. It is streaming on CBS, or you can rent or buy it on Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Vudu, Microsoft Store, Redbox, and Apple iTunes. Next one, 40% on Tomato Meter, 39% on audience score. A 12-year-old schemes to get into a new movie house while fulfilling an ailing grandfather's wish in 1933 South Philadelphia. Rated PG-13, it's a drama, directed by James Foley, produced by Arthur Cohn, written by Joseph Stefano, 1 hour and 25 minutes long by Miramax. Some of the cast and crew: Andy Romano as Dr. Bruna, Joanna Merlin as Gwendolina, Joe Grafassi as Uncle Joe, Al Pacino as Grandpa, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantino as Luisa Spirito, and Jerry Barone as Gennaro. Alright, the name of the movie is 2 Bits. It's streaming on CBS. You can rent or buy it on Vudu, Apple iTunes, Amazon Video, or you can buy it on Google Play and YouTube. Next one, 80% on Tomato Meter, 93% on audience score. In early 1970s Las Vegas, a low-level mobster, Sam Ace Rothstein, gets tapped by his bosses to head the Tangiers Casino. At first, he's a great success in the job, but over the years, problems with his loose cannon enforcer Nicky Santoro, his ex-hustler wife Ginger, her con-artist ex Lester Diamond, and a handful of corrupt politicians put Sam in ever-increasing danger. Martin Scorsese directs this adaptation of Nicholas Pileggi's book. It is rated R. is a crime drama directed by Martin Scorsese, produced by Barbara DeFina. It's 2 hours and 57 minutes long by Universal Pictures. Some of the cast and crew: Alan King as Andy Stone, Don Rickles as Billy Sherbert, James Woods as Lester Diamond, Joe Pesci as Nicky Santoro, Sharon Stone as Ginger Michaela Rothstein, and Robert De Niro as Sam Ace Rothstein. The name of the movie is Casino. And this was for rent or buy on Apple iTunes, Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Fandango Now, Vudu, Microsoft Store, Redbox, and AMC On Demand, or you can even buy it on DirecTV. Alright, the last one. 100% on Tomato Meter with a 92% audience score. Well, you know it's a good movie. Woody, a good-hearted cowboy doll who belongs to a young boy named Andy, sees his position as Andy's favorite toy jeopardized when his parents buy him a Buzz Lightyear action figure. Even worse, the arrogant Buzz thinks he's a real spaceman on a mission to return to his home planet. When Andy's family moves to a new house, Woody and Buzz must escape the clutches of maladjusted neighbor Sid Phillips and reunite with their boy. It's rated G. It's an animation, comedy, fantasy, adventure, kids, and family. Directed by John Lasseter. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes long by Walt Disney Pictures, Pixar Animation Studios. Some of the cast and crew: John Ratzenberger as Ham, or the voice of Ham. Wallace Shawn is the voice of Rex. Jim Varney is the voice of Slinky Dog. Don Rickles is the voice of Mr. Potato Head. Tim Allen is the voice of Buzz Lightyear. And Tom Hanks is the voice of Woody. The name of the movie is Toy Story. It is streaming on Disney Plus, or you can rent or buy it on Apple iTunes, Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Vudu, Microsoft Store, DirecTV, and AMC On Demand. Alright, well that's it for November 22nd, 1995. Have fun watching the movies.
This show is brought to you by Heartland Production Entertainment. If you'd like to help to make the show better, go to patreon.com/heartlandpae.